Do I need to ask why? I mean, why is this necessary? It was not like this when I went to bed last night, so why is it like this when I get up? Sometimes I have no words. I'll go clear that up. I have put dishes in the dishwasher. I'm going to go and empty this very full recycling bag, which again, why? Why does it get so full that things fall out of it before I come along and clear it up? Anywho, I shall stop moaning because that's not how I start the day. Good morning, good morning, good morning, you lovely lot. It is very nearly time for the children to arrive and I have some things that I still need to do before the day starts. So I'll come back to you when I am less busy. Ryan didn't want to come in today. He's too busy playing in the garden. In the drizzle.
Pip?
Yes, Finn?
I got the green in the greenhouse.
Well done you.
But not together.
Oh.
I want to know what colour it is.
Oh, it does. There's a purple, look. Ready? So find a purple goes there. Give those a shake, loosen them up. Right, okay, and then you have to find the black one. Oh, it picked up the yellow. Oh, it's all right, it's dropped the yellow. So see if you can find, oh, that one is in the pink. See if you can get the red one into the red hole. And then you've got them all in, but you don't want to pick up the other two, so it's a bit tricky. That's it, move it over. Oh, you did it. Good job. Well done you.
No.
You've got bells. Wow, thanks, Ozzy. Nina, Nina. Car. More bells. Thanks, Ozzy. You playing with the keys, Orion? More, Ozzy. Whoa, thank you very much. I've got a lot of bells now. Ride a cock horse to Banbury Cross to see a fine lady upon a white horse with rings on her fingers and bells on her toes. She shall have music wherever she goes. Nope, done with the bells now, are we? Okay. In a minute. Oh, you're going to build it again? Clever boy.
Good girl.
Good tower building. That's it. Orange. What about the blue one? Where's the blue one? Here, look there. There's a blue one there. Blue. It's an orange tower. Clever boy. Scraggy Pip is exhausted. It's been quite a full-on morning, I have to say. We have had a friend over. Actually, it's a nanny who used to work in the village, but she's not anymore and hasn't done for quite a few years. And unfortunately, Virginia's mum passed away on Friday, so she's taking some time off. She's going to come back tomorrow, but she's obviously had some time off work to deal with things. And this nanny is standing in as a temp for the family. So she's been over this morning with Uliana. And yeah, we've been catching up, but it's been manic. I feel like I have been running around all day. I'm not sure what my steps are. Probably not as much as I feel like they are. Well, 6,000 and it's 12 o'clock. So maybe that is quite a lot, I don't know. But I feel exhausted. So I was going to make a chili con carne in the slow cooker and that's not worked out because I didn't have the chili sauce. And I know I could make one, but my head's just not in that place right now. So I've made it into a pasta sauce and then I'll do Kenzie and Brendan pasta if they want pasta. Lee won't be having it. He doesn't eat pasta. I've got some rice from the stuff Kenzie cooked for me yesterday and I'm just going to heat the rice up, but actually that's what's in the microwave now, and I'm going to chuck some of the pasta sauce on top of that, and that's what I'm having for my lunch. I've just got the kids in and got them settled for a bit of downtime. Well, I said it was 12, it's actually 20 to 1. Actually, looking at the clock though, I'm like, no, it was 12 o'clock when I started getting them in and getting things sorted, but by the time I finished doing nappies and everything else, it's now 20 to 1. So yeah, we're having a bit of downtime and a bit of telly time. That is my food. It feels like a bigger portion than I actually need, but I didn't want to use the rice on a third day, so I've just put it all down. And this will probably be the only meal I have, in fairness. I've had a banana today, and so I kind of feel like if I eat now, that's a big amount that will keep me going for the rest of the day, probably. So I'm just going to eat the whole of that. It is such a grotty, wet day out there. This is my leftover balm, which I put in Kenzie's egg cup he made when he was, well, 2013, there you go, when he was teeny tiny. Well, it feels so good on my hands, and I think it's definitely making a difference to the general smoothness and less wrinkliness of them. You never know, I might have found the anti-aging balm. Can you imagine? I'd be rich if I had. Everyone wants eternal youth, don't they? So if I find it, I'll have to have that secret recipe. It'll be like George's Marvellous Medicine, if anyone's ever read that story or listened to that story. You have to try and remember exactly the ingredients you put in that made the magic. And you keep trying to do it to recreate it. But if you miss something or put the slight wrong ingredients or slight wrong amount in, then, well, it just doesn't work. It has a different effect. So that would be the case, because it was just how I felt at the time of throwing in the ingredients. Oh, well. Smells so good. Anyway, I'll stop going on about my creation. What was I saying? Oh, Brendan found his cards after us all worrying about where they might be and me ringing various places like my parents and what have you and the vaccine centre. He said, oh no, he'd had them the night before. They fell out onto the floor in his bedroom. He picked them up, he put them back in his phone. So they're definitely in the room somewhere or in the house somewhere. And I was like, okay, info I could have done with sooner. So he went looking for them, and they kind of fallen down where we built his bed up into like a nook. It slipped down. So even though I checked the bed, and he had changed the bedding the night before and everything, so, you know, the bed wasn't cluttered with stuff. I kind of lifted the duvet and moved the pillows and stuff and couldn't see it. It'd obviously fallen down and got caught in the side of the bed and the mattress. So good news, and he hadn't cancelled his cards because he was convinced they were in the house. So he didn't cancel his cash card. So that's worked out fine. I've made, I can't remember if I filmed any of that earlier. We were going to have chili con carne, and then I opened up the cupboard, and the chili con carne, oh, there goes the school bus, and here comes Kenzie. The chili con carne was not any good because I didn't have any chili con carne mix. Hi! So I'm making spaghetti or pasta bolognese. So I've made a bolognese with the stuff I defrosted, and Kenzie's going to have pasta bolognese for dinner. Is that all right?
Yeah.
Excellent. I'll get on with the pasta then. Give it a chef moment for me. Is that your chef moment, is it? Very good. Well, very good. Nice little flick there. Is that a skill you can use and get points for?
Probably not.
Shame. I have finished work for the day and I need to go have a shower to unstinkify myself. I need to wash the grime out of my hair, and then I need to come and cook Lee some dinner. Kenzie thankfully cooked for me, so that's made life easy, and Brendan's got pasta and bolognese if he wants it, because that's what Kenzie had and there's enough for two. So I'm going to go have a shower and then I'll come back to the cooking. I've just been editing what I have filmed today, and it feels very much like it's based around food. Shall I tell you that I couldn't make chili con carne today? Because I don't think I've mentioned that to you 3 times already. Anyway, as it turns out, I did end up having another meal because Kenzie needed to practice his cooking for his exam tomorrow. So I ended up having more rice with some mange tout and some baby sweet corn and a marinade thing in it. The one he's actually cooking will have salmon in it as well, but it was just he wanted to get those things, those little skills correct, ready for tomorrow, because he struggled a bit with it yesterday. So that was just his little second run on the rice, and it was very tasty and worked out really well. And it was a soy sauce, ginger, and some garlic stirred in with the egg fried rice, and it was very tasty, very tasty. Right, I'm gonna go now. I'm sorry today's been a bit of a weird vlog, but it's just been one of those days where I've not really been able to pick the camera up very much, so it's either been very heavy on the me talking to you, you know, or nothing at all really. Those of you with a keen eye or who watch on a larger screen might have spotted Spog twice today. Extra points for those of you that did spot Spog twice. But for now I'm going to say good night, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all tomorrow.